The story begins in a quiet village named Arkham, where a young girl named Lavinia Gardner is performing a quiet ritual, praying to cosmic forces to cure her mother's cancer. Her focus is broken by a man named Ward, a hydrologist sent to survey the area. Shortly after, Lavinia rides away on her horse. At her home, we meet her parents, Nathan and Teresa, who recently moved from the city to embrace this peaceful life. That night, Lavinia's older brother, Benny, notices his computer screen glitching strangely. Meanwhile, her younger brother, Jack, senses something eerie around him. A swirling purple cloud descends from the sky, and their dog, Sam, begins acting aggressive. Suddenly, a massive explosion shakes the area. The family runs outside to discover a glowing, foul-smelling meteorite embedded in the ground. Jack stands frozen in shock, complaining only of a minor headache. The next morning, the local mayor and sheriff inspect the hot meteorite, and Ward suggests it is a space rock. Nathan asks to take Jack to a hospital, but the mayor dismisses his concerns. Ward learns of an eccentric old neighbor named Ezra. Benny takes Ward to Ezra's cabin, where Ezra claims to hear voices from underground. Ward tests Ezra's water supply with a chemical strip, which immediately turns a deep purple, signaling dangerous contamination. By the next day, the meteorite vanishes entirely, but vibrant, unnatural flowers begin blooming near the family well. Media attention arrives, irritating Nathan. In the kitchen, Teresa cracks an egg that leaks a strange, bloody fluid, but she barely notices. Distracted, she accidentally slices off 2 of her own fingers with a knife, showing no emotional reaction or pain. Nathan rushes her to the hospital. With the parents gone, Jack claims he is speaking to an invisible man in the well, where a strange pink egg hatches a bizarre flying insect. When Lavinia tries to clean the kitchen knife, the sink overflows with bloody water, causing her to vomit. Ward arrives to warn her that the water is completely toxic and unpotable, but she dismisses him in a daze. When Nathan and Teresa return from the hospital, the atmosphere deteriorates. The house phone and electronics emit horrifying, distorted static. Jack refuses to leave the well, and the farm animals begin acting strangely. Nathan refuses to believe his children's warnings about a supernatural presence, brushing it off as imagination. Nathan notices his crops have fully grown a month early, but they taste putrid. His own skin begins rapidly drying and cracking like an old man's. That night, Lavinia tries to perform a blood ritual from her spellbook to request protection. Outside, a terrible noise draws the brothers to the barn, where they find their farm animals melting and fusing into a singular, monstrous creature. As Teresa runs out to grab Jack, a sudden bolt of purple lightning strikes them both. When Nathan and the children carry them inside, they realize a horrific mutation has occurred. Teresa and Jack's bodies have physically fused together into a singular, agonizing entity. The next morning, the car won't start, and phone signals are dead. The fused bodies of Teresa and Jack scream in agony whenever exposed to sunlight, forcing the family to lock them in the attic. Driven mad by the horrific sounds of his mutated livestock, Nathan takes a shotgun to the barn and kills the fused animal mass. Meanwhile, Ward warns the mayor about the water reservoir project, but she refuses to halt construction. The sheriff shows Ward a grotesque creature found near the Gardner property, making Ward realize the family is in extreme danger. Back at the house, Benny hears what sounds like their dog calling from inside the well. He climbs down to investigate, but it is a trap. The purple light drags him into the depths, killing him. Driven entirely mad by grief and contamination, Nathan locks Lavinia in the attic with the monster that used to be her mother and brother. Ward and the sheriff arrive at the house. Hearing Lavinia's screams from the attic, they break the door down to find a horrific monster attacking her. Nathan suddenly appears and shoots the monster, but when a mutated Jack calls out to him, Nathan shoots him too, screaming, "This is not my family!" As the purple energy attacks, a chaotic misunderstanding leads the sheriff to shoot and kill Nathan. Lavinia breaks down over her father's body. The sheriff and Ward run to Ezra's cabin, only to find Ezra's lifeless body glowing with cosmic energy. A recording reveals that anyone who drank the well water fell under the entity's control. Suddenly, a mutated tree creature attacks and kills the sheriff. Ward runs back to the well, finding Lavinia completely possessed by the purple light. She shows him a vision of an alien planet before her body completely disintegrates into a swirling vortex. Ward flees into the cellar as a massive explosion obliterates the entire house, leaving nothing but an ash-filled wasteland. Epilogue. Sometime later, Ward stands near the newly constructed dam. Though the water tests normal, he vows never to drink it. As he leaves, a strange, mutated insect hovers in the air, proving that the alien threat is still lingering.